What's up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode. Sorry for the hiatus, but we've been traveling, fixing odds and ends here, and just enjoying the fall weather. So now that the car is running, it's making beautiful noise, turbos charging, inters cooling, blast pipes blasting, it's time to kind of sort out all of the small odds and ends that are acting up. A couple leaks here and there, and most importantly, the wastegate is actually leaking as well. The major leak, though, is happening with our wastegate, and unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever you want to call it, the used turbo kit that I picked up contained or included this USA wastegate. It's 38 millimeter wastegate, standard, normal stuff here. But the problem was that the exhaust gases were, kind of slipping through here. It causes terrible boost lag and just doesn't let the system run efficiently. Basically what happens, and what this does, is this part here seals off the exhaust, makes it run through the turbocharger, and then once you hit your boost target, this little valve opens up and allows that gas to escape and prevents the car from exploding. Very important part. What was happening, though, is that the valve was letting gas seep through prematurely. The reason why, and I only found this out after I pulled it off, is we're actually missing the seal that goes right here. It's like kind of a valve seat, so this can be airtight and not allow those gases to escape until the right time. Problem is, they don't make valve seats for cheap eBay wastegates. So I'm not exactly sure the resolution on this. So it'll probably take a day or two to figure that out. Can I machine something to fit in here? Can I find one, on the secondhand market? Or do we just replace the whole unit altogether? That being said, what I can do is use this old unit here to kind of mock up location for the dump pipe. So basically, once that valve does open up, lets the exhaust gas out, you don't necessarily want that hot gas escaping right into the engine bay. You need one of these guys to kind of channel it down underneath the car, out to the atmosphere, and into the ozone layer. So basically, with this thing sitting on the car and this connected there, doesn't exactly fit with the setup that we have, so I'll need to alter and adjust this pipe here, same way we did with the exhaust. I'll go ahead and cut this flange off, do some finagling, and then weld it back up together again. All right, there we go. Not the best looking weld I've ever done. The angle in here was a little bit tricky to get the gun in right, but it's done, it fits. Just need to let this cool off and figure out what we're gonna do about the wastegate, but that'll be next time.
One eternity later.
Okay, so what we're looking at here, brand new wastegate, nice and clean. Most importantly, came with a brand new firing. And why this firing is so important is, you'll see right here, it inserts in here and just basically acts as a valve seat to seal off all that exhaust gas. And you'll see it kind of pokes a little bit proud, and just by tightening that down, it actually clamps that full force and makes for a nice tight seal for that exhaust gas. So the only problem with our new unit here is I'm gonna push on that. It doesn't want to move, so I don't actually know what kind of spring setup is in here now. So I don't know what kind of PSI we're gonna get capped off at. So I'm gonna try and rig up a little device using this air pump to see if we can figure out at what PSI is this valve gonna open up at. Awesome. So it looks like it's opening up right around 10 to 15 psi. Again, like the gauge on my air pump here is not terribly accurate, and it's actually, it jumps up really fast like that. But at least it's not set to something ridiculous. So I think, yeah, somewhere right around that 10 will be perfect, and we can get a better understanding once it's on the car. The other thing that's a little bit concerning though is the movement of the valve opening. It doesn't seem very smooth, so I might lube this up a little bit just to make sure that it's moving nice and awesome. So that worked perfectly. It's now totally smooth, sealing up properly with the fire ring. Now I just need to reassemble this. We'll throw the dump pipe on as well and get it back in the car.